Hi, friends and kindred souls. Welcome back to Sage Thyme. As you can see, it's a little bit of a different message today. I have been guided to create an very impromptu, guided meditation, a visualization experience alongside an animal spirit that has presented itself through the Animal Oracle deck. And as with all things, when reaching outside the personal box of experience, because this is impromptu and the nature of it, I do feel a bit nervous. And I want to share that with you because I want you to know what a beautiful experience it is to allow yourself to be nervous and be seen as nervous, or allow yourself to be whatever it is that you are, whether it's jubilant, goofy, grieving, nervous, and so forth. So today's guided meditation and visualization is based upon the initial card drawn from the last reading published. And that card, if you watch the video, is based on seeing the beauty in all of life. And so I spent some time after I published that video reflecting on what that would, pardon me, what that means in all the ways. It's one thing to consider awareness that you know what that means. It's another thing to spend time in what it is that that means. And so this is what we'll be doing. The card that presented itself of the Animal Spirit Guide as our animal guide for this meditation is Giraffe, the visionary, which felt very on point. And just to read the little bit below it, Giraffe the Visionary speaks to rising above earthly matters, gliding through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth, and love with a big heart. And from that, we are going to bring with us the knowing that everything in our guided meditation visualization is beautiful. So, shall we begin? I invite you to allow yourself to sit or lay down comfortably, taking in that nice, big, deep breath, bringing that breath down with your conscious awareness through the base of your skull into your neck and throat, down along the clavicle and the shoulders, into the heart space, filling the lungs. And with each inhale and exhale, feeling the area where your attention is inside your body, feeling on the inhale that area expand, loosen and release any tensions. And on the exhale, feeling that area deepening in saturation with your breath and your focused awareness within your body. So breathing in again and feeling that heart space open up and expand in the ribs, the diaphragm elevating and opening. exhaling, that breath deepening down into the micro crevices, down through the spine, into the upper abdomen. Still working with that diaphragm. Feeling and noticing your shoulders, any tension that may need to drop and release. Breathing in again and opening up that solar plexus, widening that mid abdomen, allowing an infusion of your brilliant sun at the soul solar center to strengthen and illuminate. Breathing out, watching that breath and that awareness, that stream of presence moving down along your spine into your lower back, opening up that creative center, the sacral, feeling those muscles above the hips releasing, opening, extending the lower abdominal muscles, letting the belly button and the abdomen below the belly button push out with each inhalation, deepening the presence and weight of the breath's energy down further into the pelvic bowl. Feeling that with the next inhalation, feeling that pelvic bowl, welcoming the presence of your awareness and your breath, warm, like a fiery cauldron, heating the lower abdomen and base and pelvic bowl, opening those muscles along the gluteals attached to your tailbone, loosening any tension there, feeling the hip bones and the leg bones getting heavier, more relaxed. Breathing in, gathering even more presence and awareness and that gentle focus as you extend those lengths and lines of colors down through the gluteals into the back of the thighs, front of the thighs, down along the leg bones, all the nerves, the muscles, the ligaments and tendons, waking up to the presence of your awareness. Any aches and pains in your knees, side of the legs, anywhere, having a voice to speak to you as you give them a gentle awareness of acknowledgement and love. Extending even further now with the next exhalation, those lines and colors of presence down behind the knees, over the top of the knees, and in between, through the bones, sinews, fluids, and lymphatics, down into the leg, the lower leg, the calf and the shin, the insides of that lower leg, feeling any contractions and expansions, any pulsations signaled from the heart's rhythm all the way down through that medial inside of the lower leg. Feeling the blood flow through the outer leg and the muscles, each and every muscle cell fiber, releasing, maybe contracting it a little bit and releasing further. the adipose tissue, waking up, loosening up, activating to release any and all toxins, unnecessary fluids, excess fat cells gently and healthfully into the lymphatic system, the circulatory system, and eventually out of your system. Following those lines, breathing in, allowing any external noises, movements, distractions to be a beautiful symphonic contribution in the background of this experience. And now feeling the lines of your breath moving down through and around your ankles, the ball of your foot, gently coaxing its way along the bottom of your muscle, the bottom of your feet and the muscles there. Relaxing all those ligaments and tendons that connect multitudes of minute and small bones in your foot, in your feet, and in your toes. Relaxing those muscles, any tendon and ligament tension, opening up more space for the blood fluid to circulate, oxygenated blood moving all the way down with that next deep breath from your nose down along your throat and chest, abdomen, pelvic bowl, thighs, lower legs, feet. That beautiful oxygenated blood reaching all the tissue, all the nervous system, all the feedback mechanisms that say you are safe, you are loved, you are precisely where and when and how you are meant to be, and you are not alone. Feeling now the base of your feet and the center opening up and relaxing. Opening up and receiving that deep core, earthly guided love and nurture, care, and creative contribution. The imaginal realm from the heart of the goddess, the information and potential from the will of the god, converging from the base of your feet and the top of your head into the center of your being with each inhalation, coming together more and more closely, connecting lines of silver from the earth mother, lines of golden ray from the solar father, moving up and down through you into your center, touching and weaving, being loved and held by your sight, your vision, your attention and intention of making and creating incredible, peaceful, safe love within you to be shared with and projected from you into the world. Hear your heart sings. Your creative soul, sacral center hums and coos. And at the center, between the two in your solar plexus, you bring your attention, continuing to be present and aware of those entering expansive inhalations, the deepening and loving exhalations, releasing what no longer serves your best life, the greater good of all, letting it all go, and feeling the beauty of it all within you, feeling how much you can love yourself and relax and float in the beauty of your inner universe, soft and warm, held, nurtured, provided for, and cared for. You float in the seas of your inner realms, knowing, feeling the loving acceptance of everything, everywhere, all of life in all of its ways, form and space between, loving you, existing within you at a microscopic scale, then projecting out into the outer world that holds you, nurtures you, provides for you, loves you. And so you love you within you, as does everything without and around you loves you in your body, as your body. Now, with another deep and broadening breath in, allow yourself to see that inner self within you, and finding that inner self within you in a new landscape. The air is warm, dry, almost dusty, and yet it carries the scent of so much life, new life, different life, life that you haven't exactly been amidst before. And yet, as you breathe in, a cacophony of mingling scents, flora, fauna, earth and sun, distant waters. And you bring in all those layers of scent and the memories within them into your body. Something within you, something ancient, something beautiful, opens its awakenedness and awareness and says to that inner you, to all of you embodied, it says, I remember. I remember this. And with that next exhalation, you feel your body and it's sitting and a large stone. You can feel under your bum the hard, uneven nooks and crannies, folds and bends. You can feel your legs and your hips and your spine working together to balance your weight, seated on this stone with your feet on the ground. Feet touching the earth. Without opening your eyes, you can feel the soft, dry, warm dirt on the bottom of your feet, in between your toes, dusting the tops of your feet and skin. You can smell that scent of the sun warming your skin, mixed with earthen dust and sweat, a sacred scent. A scent of millennia upon millennia of generational memories, memories of many moments, many triumphs, many trials. And when leaned back and looked at as a whole, every memory of every individual, a framed image placed next to one another into a collage of images. And you widen your lens and zoom back from it. And that collage of billions upon trillions of memories and images creates this incredible landscape. A landscape of red and brown earth, bushes of branch and leaves, tall trees and brilliant sunsets, and creatures and animals of amazing and wondrous shapes and sizes. Certainly, shapes and sizes imagined or previously seen can be looked upon once again through the eyes, through the lens of wonderment and unknown, outside of definition, of name, of memory and understanding, simply wondrous shapes of beings and creatures and their movements. Awe-inspiring is this one particular creature before you at a distance, not so far that you cannot see many of the details, and not so close as to be in your space. This great creature stands before you, long, lean are the four legs connecting to the same red, scented, dusty earth that your feet touch upon. Long and lean legs connecting to a body, barrel of a body almost, seemingly disproportionate and yet wonderfully enticing as it extends from that in the front, above the chest of this creature, this incredibly, almost unfathomably long, tall neck, extending to the tops of the trees and beyond, leaner as it goes. The body, this cream, soft color with marbling stone shapes of browns and reds, each one a pattern, most certainly a symbol for each and every shape on the brown shape on the body of this creature is unique and distinct, and yet seems to be trying to speak to you, tell you more wondrous mysteries of this creature, of its history, of this planet and this world, and of the universe that created it. And you can feel it. You can almost speak it and see it, these mysteries, this great wisdom that each and every shape on this creature's body speaks to you of. And yet, its message, singularly and together in their patterns, is ineffable. And you are so grateful that it is. Because in that inability to put into words, in that wonder of the known, of the unknown, there is so much beauty. A beauty that you feel inside every crevice of your being. A beauty that you feel extending through your legs, like the legs of a giraffe, extending through your arms, like the front arm legs of a giraffe. As you feel your body mirroring and morphing with that of the giraffe, of this creature that calls himself Giraffe. You feel your spine as it curves up towards your shoulder blades, and then your neck extending, elongating, stretching, becoming more limber and strong, reaching up to the base of your skull and moving along your jawbones towards your chin, mouth, nose, now elongating, feeling yourself adopting the soft and limber lips and large teeth of the giraffe, and lips that top and bottom kiss yourself one to one, for you feel the love of yourself in this creature. You feel the love of this creature unto itself and for it. So grateful are you to this creature, this giraffe, for sharing its image, its structure, its experience with you. Feeling your forehead slope back and little stubs of horn-like protrusions extend from either side near the top of your head. your ears nearby, growing longer and softer, little hairs of fur and tufts, feeling the breeze moving through them, feeling the buzz and the tickle of little insects as you wiggle each one in their own independent ways. You don't feel annoyed with their presence. You're simply so grateful to feel it, to experience it. You can smell now the way this world smells, the earth, the sun, the sweat of this creature, this giraffe, the plants around you and the distant waters. You smell what all of that smells like to this giraffe. You move your lower jaw side to side and up and down, feeling the release of unique salivary glands and taste buds, an urge and a sensation to chew, to swallow, to elongate the spine, and to feel the bottom of your legs, the hooves, touching the ground that you walk on. Such a new way to stand upon this world, to walk upon this world. One front leg and its opposite back leg, and then another side and another. Feeling the coordination and the rhythm. Feeling the inside of your abdomen and your rib cage, the center of your body so much bigger, and the center of the gravity within your body so unexpected. Your hind legs, the thighs, feel so strong and liberated. And as you reach up along the front side of your neck to the top of your throat, and you arch your chin upward, wanting to call out, create a sound, you do. This is you as another. You begin to sense your surroundings more, as any giraffe would. You begin to feel your perceptivity, things to be aware of, predators to be wary of, sense of water and greenery to be focused on and drawn towards. And the human part of you considers focusing on those as the priority. But Giraffe Spirit says, wait, listen, feel there's so much more. And soon, any responses of fear or compulsions of drive fade into the background like lines of a colorscape and a grid that offers direction but does not require priority and focus. And so, with that awareness of knowing that what is to be concerned about and what is to be focused on and needed is always there and available before you and all around you. you allow yourself to turn your focus and attention towards what the giraffe is guiding you towards, and you feel this warmth spreading through your heart space, the heart space of a giraffe. You feel the muscles and the bones that support that structure. You feel the air of your breath moving through it, expanding and contracting. But more so, you feel this warmth, this vibration, this movement in the center. And you look within yourself and you see the swirls and openings like a great portal of green unto blue. And while staying present to that, you allow yourself, instead of entering this portal, you allow yourself to see through it into the outer world, through that heart center space. And when you allow your focus to see through that space and your vision to project from that space of the heart, the world around you takes on new hues, purples, vibrant, greens, yellows and reds, blues. The background and the foreground seem to move towards each other and blend, and then in opposite directions, giving the world and the reality around you entirely new depth of field and dimension. And all of a sudden, the things that stood out as things and the space that simply filled it switched places. And now the space became things, and the things became soft and gentle space. And the colors that showed themselves, the lines and the shapes and the images and the beings that presented themselves were so wondrous, so delightful, so filled with innocence and love and simple joy to be in existence, to be dancing with the shapes and elements and sounds of the other worlds. For they all are elements and dimensions of each other's worlds in their own way, in their own shape, by their own definitions. And as you look and see each one of them without knowing what they're called and what they're about, you feel inside that heart space again this deep, ancient, beautiful, wondrous knowing. A knowing that doesn't need a label or a name, doesn't need to describe it. You simply experience it as the witness and the appreciator, grateful to be a part of the observation and a part of the existence of it all, of them all, and the stage on which they play. And so you simply relax there, standing in your body, breathing in, breathing out, expanding and opening all the little micro spaces with every inhalation throughout your body. The flicker of your little tail to the tufts of your little horns on your head, and the back and the base of your hooves. You breathe in, and with the exhales, you deepen it, releasing back into the earth and from your body with gentle love and appreciation. What is no longer for you to learn from, no longer for you to experience, for you have, and it is done, and it is complete. And you let it all go and release it, creating space, making space for the next that enters within each breath, guided by the intentions of your heart and your mind. A mind that says loving acceptance, a mind that says I let go and I trust in the heart's highest love, and a heart that simply speaks the song of love. You open to and allow and exhale. And with the next inhalation, feeling all the parts of your giraffe body, you say thank you to the body, to every hair, every cell, every muscle, every bone, every part of the body. You say thank you to the consciousness of this giraffe body that lovingly and trustingly welcomed you into its space, its home, its experience. You offer the intention of loving reciprocity in wisdom and in growth, as each and all are ready and choosing to receive and accept. And with that final expression of gratitude, you say thank you to the giraffe and goodbye. I release you. Finding yourself in that next inhalation back into your human body, sitting upon that bumpy, hard rock with your feet touching the soft, warm earth, smelling the scents of the regions with the human perspective and perceptibility, and yet with the memory of the giraffe and its sense of smell, its ability to see and change sight, to feel and experience the critters, the insects, the flora, the fauna, the awarenesses of warning and drive, and you allow that combined knowledge and wisdom of experience from that of the giraffe to that of your own human experience to connect and have a conversation of shared, exchanged wisdom and knowledge within you to create space for both to coexist and access to any and every part of it in any accumulation and pattern and way of accessing as you consciously choose, knowing that the state of being able to choose those awarenesses occur most beautifully and fluidly and supportively when in that highly presenced, breath centered, embodied, calm state. Breathing in, breathing out. And as you breathe in again, you thank the image of yourself on that great big stone rock with feet on the dusty, warm earth. You thank that image for containing your consciousness in that space. And you say thank you and goodbye for now. Breathing in again, coming back into the room in which your present body sits, your today body, your physical body that interacts, engages, and interfaces with the common reality known as your life. And you're breathing in, taking in the sounds and sensations of the room around you, the bed or the chair in which you're sitting or laying upon. Feeling the energy of this present moment that surrounds your body and the beauty and the love that interplays and weaves in all the spaces and the wonder in all the places around you. Breathing out, remembering the part of you within your physical body that is loved and held and participating with such pure innocence and wonderment, ineffable, nondescript presence and play within you. And lovingly saying to that inner you within you, I am here. I am devoted to you, my me. I take care of you, and I will always be there for you. And you feel that inner you letting go of its shape, elongating through your body, along your spine, lighting up every crevice of your spinal cord, every extension from it throughout your entire body, illuminating every single nook and cranny and extension of your physical body, lighting it up, opening it up, nourishing and loving it. This is you loving you in gratitude. Thank you. Your me says to you, I love you. Your little me says throughout all of you. And with that sense of love and wondrous, magical delight, you feel, you know the beauty of every part of you intimately throughout, through and through. And now you know as you breathe in again, and gently when you're ready, open your eyes to the outer world. You know the wonder and delight, the love and illumination of the beauty all around you. In everything, everywhere surrounding your awaking, open eyed, aware, and present within your body, witness of the world around you. And to that world around you, from the inner you within you, you speak the words out loud to the world, saying, feeling, knowing, announcing, I love you. And that love is felt within you. For that is the return of the world all around you loving you back. For it is you and you are it. Thank you for sharing this sacred, loving, beautiful space with me. I love you. You are beautiful. And I am so grateful you are in and of this world. Ahom.